In dealing with daily life, we come across two types of people who seek to change lives. Hustlers, who are about making it in life no matter what, and the healers, who dedicate their time and energy to helping the collective. These are their representatives.
I know what you thought you was gonna hear,
but this ain't that.
Where the grind meets growth, this is Hustle and Heal.
Yeah. Microphone check, microphone check, checker. All right. Ready?
Yes. Yes. It's out my system now. I'm
good?
done being goofy. No more war. No
We
more.
all, whatever?
We good.
All right, cool.
We good. Let's go.
So listen, I'm here with my bestie, my sis, Blessed Jess. You remember her from that.
Live happy hour.
Live happy hour.
Brunch hour.
Yes, ma'am. All of that. Welcome to our first episode of Hustle and Heal, where we talk about everything. That's a lie. We don't talk about everything. We talk about hustling from an urban perspective and healing from an urban perspective. However, I'm not a professional at this. She is, all right? So she gets paid to heal people. She doesn't necessarily put hands.
He's a professional hustler, so we ain't gonna shortchange that either. So we got the hustler, we got the healer.
They're gonna be like, where the money at? I'm like, still working on that, all right?
It's the hustle, that's the hustle part.
So the genius behind this is this. I don't have the bread, right? But we are gonna share ideas and figure out how to get to the bag. Not the imaginary bag, but a bag that, I guess the community contributed to, as opposed to, I'm on here flashing, use your words, Styles, the hottie toddy. Flashing.
He's blaming me.
Nah, it is. I'm starting to slow down too. Where we out here just getting money together. So whether it's stocks, whether it's print on demand, whether it's babysitting, I don't give a fuck what it is. Our goal here is to share the ideas and help us get to a bag. It's not just helping you or helping me get to a bag. It's helping us get to a bag. So let's do it. Go ahead.
Let me also say, I'm gonna add on to that.
All right, go ahead.
So everything we do should not just be financially based. How I'm gonna come with it, I wanna help y'all maintain your energy and your sense of stability, your time. Like, the bag is a lot of things combined for you to be able to sustain it too. So it's one thing to get it. I'm gonna be the one to try to help you keep it. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My toes hurt.
We gonna hustle and heal, that's how we gonna. That's how we gonna sustain this thing. That's how we gonna keep it circulating. Because it's one thing to get it, but what's the thing they tell you to stay up? It's easy to get up, but it's hard to stay there.
Pause. A bunch of pauses in that one.
Damn
we just gonna leave it there. The fuck are you talking about?
We're probably talking about pause in this motherfucker.
We probably are. You want to get up, stay hard, and maintain consistency. What the fuck are we talking about right now?
We're gonna come back. So, first thing we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna take this one. Since I was happily married, and this ain't got nothing to do with him. So, a recent dating mishap, right? So, recently for the Tyson fight, what's the white man he fought? I don't know. Right. So
Gotcha.
So Tyson was fighting, the most important person in this fight. So I got asked on a date. I met this guy on Facebook dating, and our first date was to go to Buffalo Wild Wings and watch the fight. I wasn't really caring about where we went. I ain't one of them, but it was just a chance to get to know him in a public place. So got out there, and a lot of people that know me, y'all know I'm loud, I'm outspoken, and this motherfucker was a little bit more extra than me. And it was very unattractive to me. As physically attractive as he was, as much as he had going for himself, it was just not my cup of tea. He was not my cup of tea. And it was a turnoff that he was so belligerent and so extra. And I don't like when men are extra in any type of way. Not that y'all gotta be conservative all the time, but I could tell like that was his normal. Like when he's out in public or sipping or drinking, I just was turned off by it. And when he dropped me off home, he was very gentlemanlike. He was very chivalrous. Opened my door, walked me to the house, and all of that. That motherfucker never heard from me again.
So let me ask you a question real quick.
Yes.
What the fuck was he wearing? He had on the
Oh no, he was fly.
Oh, so he didn't have the denim spandex on?
No, what the fuck is that? Who you seen that on?
The skinny,
but no,
the skinny jeans.
No.
Alright, I'm just checking. Because you said
like
he was
from outside looking in, this motherfucker was fine. He had money, nice car, good job.
Why do we mention money? That's his money.
Right, but don't nobody want to go out with no broke.
Why?
Broke, because it's a possibility that then it's going to affect my money.
I was about to say that, yeah. So he invited you out, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
she said it's going to affect my money.
We can have that. I'm a mother of two, so can't affect my money. But I just felt like it didn't really give me a sense of hope going forward. Like that was probably like one of many guys that I just entertained or just was gonna show interest in, but after that date, it was like.
Did you block him?
Hey, I have a contact in my phone. It's called Shoulda, Coulda, Wouldas, and when you don't make it, you get placed in that contact.
That's the forever bench?
It's the forever bench.
Got you.
And it's blocked automatically. That contact is blocked, so when you add a number to it, you are automatically blocked.
Let me see.
Hey, look, don't be having motherfuckers in my DMs like, bitch, that's why you ain't picking my phone call up. Yes, Mr. Nigga.
Mr. Nigga, Jesus Christ.
Let me see 2, 4, 6.
Yo, if you seen these names, shoulda, coulda, woulda is actually a better name than what they got.
Yeah, I don't be lying on them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't want to waste time anymore, and I feel like online dating is an easy way to do that for people. So,
okay,
you go right to the bin.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm married, right? I'm in a lot of things right now, right here with this right here. It don't even come off. But how you call it? I think
chastity belt.
Yo, for real. That's exactly what it is. I feel like as far as like men are concerned in digital dating, I feel bad for y'all.
I feel bad for me too.
No, I'm not even talking about y'all. I'm talking about us men. I feel bad for the dudes. Yeah. I feel bad for the dudes because in person it's like instant gratification. You understand what I'm saying? When we part ways, I understand where we stand.
Okay.
Online, it's a text thread it's gonna take a text thread rather for me to figure it out.
With online dating though, y'all determine how long this text thread goes.
No, we don't.
Yes, y'all do. Because I feel like a lot of times women are waiting on y'all to make the first move. Like, motherfucker, just say you want to go on a date.
Yo, y'all are so full of shit. Because what happens is, I feel like y'all out here fishing for content.
Man, it ain't no y'all. Don't come to me wasting my time. I ain't even on nothing no more. I've deleted everything because that shit's just whatever. But I really feel like we're waiting on y'all to be the pursuer. You know how many times, like, women, I don't think that's our natural role. I don't mind hollering at nobody though, but for that to be the case all the time, don't a woman want to always do that. We're waiting on men to, hey, I think you're nice, I want to get to know you a little bit more. That's how we know you ain't playing. Like, if you just in the DMs, you playing. What are you doing to get out of it?
Okay, but this is my thing though. One, you can't really determine if the person is weird. That's a new term, right? Weird. You're just being weird.
Old and it's being brought back to the forefront.
Is it though?
Weird niggas been out.
I never use weird though. Maybe it's because it's being overused right now. Y'all niggas is weird. Weird and goofy. And goofy I can't stand coming out of a grown person's mouth. You know what I mean? The moment a grown person says goofy, I'm already like,
If the word is applicable though, and you like,
nah, the shit.
What
still,
other word? What other synonym?
What?
For goofy? Silly?
Who does that?
Immature?
You got to get out of the white lane and slide over to melanin.
Please give me a nigga word for goofy.
I don't know. You said the nigga word?
Yes, for goofy.
I don't know.
Clown?
For goofy though?
That hurt your feelings. You see the impact of it? That's why we use it.
No.
So goofy. Like the G on it is hard. Like
all right.
So goofy ass.
All right, fuck since you put it that way.
It drives it home.
But I heard a lot of people with squeaky voices say goofy and the shit makes my skin crawl.
Okay, that's different.
Same.
I have a husky one and that motherfucker drives it home. Yo, goofy ass. Like it sounds.
That's crazy. Yeah. Don't ever do that again. All right? Because I close my eyes, I want to punch you in the face.
Right. So we are sipping. I made us some tea because we here up in the Northeast, and I flew in from the South, and I'm trying to make sure that I don't take no no germs and nothing back home. So we sipping some hot toddy right now. So y'all bear with it. We gonna get through this. So just navigating safety concerns and authenticity. So not giving out too much personal information up front.
Is that how you do it?
I mean, sometimes you have to. Not you ain't giving out your social. You ain't giving out the kids' names and your mama and like it's certain shit that you put out to get to know somebody, and they'll eventually, as they show interest, they'll ask questions. They'll show you that they kind of want to know, but just up front, putting it on your profile, don't do that.
I don't even understand. I wouldn't even know how to make a fucking profile, to be honest with you. It is crazy.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Stay there.
I'm the guy that's like on the line, fucking Walmart or something like that, and having a casual conversation, and feelings get involved.
But I know that's coming, but I would rather meet somebody in person. Just because you can get a vibe. Motherfuckers can fake whoever they want to be online. They can portray, perpetrate, punk fake. They can do all of that. And I feel like that's why they stay in the DMs, because they know they can't convert it in person. They know they lie.
That's funny that you just turned this into sales. Need a conversion?
Look, I'm just saying like that. You just saying that, and that you get the weird shit out the way. Like you can tell if you like somebody's presence or not. If they breath right, you can look at their fingernails. You can
from what? From a picture?
No, from meeting somebody in person rather than online. So
yeah, 100%.
Speak the vibe.
100%. Because it's a different type of vibe.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? With all these filters, y'all made that popular.
Snapchat made that popular.
Y'all made that popular.
Damn it, Chat GPT is popular right now.
It most certainly is.
And motherfuckers is using filters in your emails. And your mother, that's a filter too, goddamn it.
And your text.
And in your text messages. That's a filter too, goddamn it.
Shit, I think I called out of work the other day.
And your resumes.
Yeah, I called out of work the other day and used Chat GPT.
Hey, look, block your employer from the motherfucking feed.
Whole lot.
Nigga, what?
I won't be coming in today.
Cause what? Okay. So online dating is now the most common way people meet, but is it better than traditional dating?
Absolutely not.
I agree.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. In fact, it's making y'all a bunch of goofies and weirdos. That's what it is. Do it again. Go ahead. It's making y'all a bunch of
goofy ass
weirdos. You know what I mean?
But people lie in person too.
They do.
But at least you get to get a vibe off a person when you're in their presence.
Exactly. Not only the vibe, but there's a lot of different things. So if you're a professional liar, you will maintain eye contact. But if you don't know how to fucking lie, you're gonna have that fucking biggie eye that shit's gonna go this way. This other one's gonna be right here. And you know what I mean? And niggas gonna pick up on it. Like that shit sound good, but that's not it.
Jokes to use outside of this nigga the biggie eye.
Yeah. Shit floating in the back of your head. Like, nah, this nigga lying. You are lying.
Why the fuck you lying? Okay, so, but I really do believe people can be weird in person too, but at least you get to gauge it and make a decision right then. Like, I don't like this person.
100%.
But online, motherfuckers are dragging on, and then you've invested so much time that when you meet them, most people try to overlook it because it's like, damn, I've been talking to this person a couple weeks, a month. Damn, and I like this conversation. But even on FaceTime, motherfucker can fake or whatever, and you meet them and the vibe is just not there.
Not only that, but I mean, you can gauge whether you want to go on a date with this person, whether this person is socially awkward or not. You get what I'm saying? Right. I could be texting you, and I could be the illest poet on the planet. You be like, oh my God.
GPT.
Yeah, exactly. That too. Like, this nigga is so fucking dope. He's amazing.
I want to be your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin. I just want to love you, baby. Like a motherfucker. Get that motherfucker. That nigga be a goofy ass nigga.
There we go. All right. So. Knock it over with.
All right. I'm done. Okay. So, challenges of balancing work, family, and finding love in the digital space. A challenge that I wrote was scrolling can be a distraction. Like a motherfucker.
100%. They
call
it doom scroll.
Doom scroll.
Yeah.
So if you at work and you supposed to be typing up reports, goddammit, but you get a little ding, somebody liked your picture, somebody commented, somebody want to meet you, like you're taken away from where your focus is really supposed to be. So if you don't really have a handle on how you manage social media, that might not be the right route. But there aren't a lot of Like, I ain't seen nobody go to a speed dating in forever. Like, I have not seen that in a long time. And I feel like maybe we need to get back to social set. Not even speed dating, but getting the fuck out the house and going out.
I was about to say, because I think that's flawed too.
Speed dating? Yeah. I've never been to one. The shit just looks
amazing.
No, it looks like a lot.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to sit in no seat behind nobody hot ass booty and we all goddamn.
Knock it off. You've taken public transportation before. You have. Just say yes.
A plane.
All right.
Ain't nobody hot ass. It's been able to air out.
You've never been on a bus?
To get to my airport.
Been on a bus.
To get to my rental car.
Is that a yes?
It's a shuttle.
Is that a yes?
I've been on a shuttle.
A shuttle's a what?
A way to get to my rental car.
Yeah, wheels on the bus go round and round.
But I feel like maybe, in as far as, I know I said scrolling at work, but it really could get in the way at home too. Like when you're supposed to be paying attention to your kids or being attentive with a family matter or whatever, and you get distracted and you hyper-focused on doing that. And does that really take away from like your confidence and your self-esteem that you're just sitting there waiting for somebody to like something or you waiting on a nigga to respond? Like, does that take away from you really being in the moment? You missing out on shit. Hyper-focused.
I don't know. I think that there is a balance whereby I think the older you get, right, depending on when the whole digital age hits you, but the older you get, the more you can relax when you're sending out a text. You're not just waiting for that text to come back, right?
I agree.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. That's all I needed.
Age and maturity too. So some young people don't give a fuck about a phone. It's rare.
That's a
rare.
fact. That's a fact.
Some older people, that's all their life. I've seen older people just sit there and scroll, sit and scroll. So it's just.
But I got a little life hack though. If you are caught up in that whole digital thing and stuff like that, where you're like, damn, I don't know if I can. You know, I'm taking too much time at work and stuff like that. Your phone ever go off? You go to your phone and you're like, fuck. I ain't have to walk over here for that. Get a fucking watch. I promise you, it'll save you a lot of time.
That's true.
I double a lot of motherfuckers on my watch. Be like, ding.
Turn your notifications off.
You could do that too.
Turn your notifications off and have a designated time where you check it. Okay, I will check it myself. I don't want to be notified when somebody, because that's distracting.
I get antsy though.
Why?
Because something might happen. You know what I mean? Like there might be an emergency.
On the app. I'm not talking about on the phone.
Oh, got you.
On the dating app. So instead of you getting all these Hinge notifications or Black, whoever, like turn that shit off. You thinking you more important than the fuck you really are, nigga? No, turn that shit off and focus on the shit that's making your money. Focus on the shit that's bringing your kids joy and be in the moment. Like check that shit when you get a chance. Don't be interrupted by it.
Okay.
The convenience of dating apps. You get to meet people, but some of the challenges that you kind of talked about were like ghosting, fake profiles, and safety concerns. Ghosting, I really don't give a fuck about. I've been ghosted before.
Me too. It's the most hurtful shit on the planet, to be honest with you.
You know why it's hurtful to me?
Why?
Because I'm doper than a motherfucker. And it's like, who the fuck is you ghosting me for? Because them bitches ain't... But you know what? I'm like, the trash takes itself out. So if y'all motherfuckers ever see me, because a bitch is... I'm going somewhere.
You go?
I'm going places.
Yeah. Fucking Leo's ego is insane, bro.
So I know how dope I am. I know what I provide. I know what type of woman I am. So when a man ghosts me without conversation, it's like I'm appreciative after I get over my ego being hurt. But fake profiles. What does that even look like? What is that?
You know exactly what it looks like. First of all, the fake profile 9 times
the catfishing?
9 times out of 10 is basically the gram is off. Right, so you already know the picture, and the picture doesn't match the grammar. You understand what I'm saying? You know,
right?
I don't know. I think it's actually hilarious. Fake profile shit is basically when you sneaking around trying to see what somebody else is doing, but you know that person. I don't give a fuck about the fake profiles like that for real.
Or profiles without a picture. I don't know why anybody would respond to anybody with just a resume.
Nah, I think they stepped. I think
so?
Yeah, I think they stepped it up. I haven't seen too many of those. Like I see those, like I'll get the DM, right? It'll have a picture, but then Once it sits there for about 10 minutes, that shit doesn't have a picture because it was shut down.
Okay.
Yeah, so I get that though. But all right, you meet someone at the bar, great conversation, but they don't have social media. Is it a red flag or a green flag?
I think that's a green flag. Honestly.
Word.
Yeah.
You understand that social media came into play and basically replaced background checks? I could do my own for free.
Right.
No, you need to have social media. This is 2025.
But if a person does not want to be in that realm, I respect the person's boundaries.
Nah,
Because why does everybody have to be on Facebook? Why
Jess,
does
let me
everybody
explain
have to
something
be
to you.
on Instagram?
Let me explain something to you.
Let's go.
You go on a date, right? First of all, you sharing your location with, period, hands down, right? But something happened. I don't have your location because you got, I'm grown.
Okay.
So I don't have your location. Something happened. But I knew who you were going out with because we had that conversation.
Okay.
I can't find this motherfucker.
I personally know people who do not get on social.
Who, the weirdos?
I don't think they're weird. I think these motherfuckers got their life together in a way that they value traditional ways of doing things. I don't mind, and those people are perfectly fine. They got good jobs, they have good relationships with people, and they just off the motherfucking grid.
So basically, you're saying it's a green flag. It's a green flag, right? It's not a red flag. It's a green
To
flag.
me, it's not a red one because I respect the person's autonomy to do what they're gonna do. But why do they have to have one? Why is that a necessity? I mean, I have all type of shit.
I know exactly. Exactly. I feel like, all right. So as far as like anybody out here has a hustle,
Okay.
right? And I think that one of the main pillars is a social media platform for your hustle. I don't give a fuck what it is. You have a hustle. Like the 9-to-5 shit, I respect it. I'm here for it. I'm not a corporate man like that. I don't wake up to make Pepsi Cola millions of dollars just so I can retire on a fucking beach all saggy and gray at 65. It's not what I'm here for.
Okay.
So I feel like now, especially in your what? How old are you? Okay. You that big 3-0. So listen.
That's why you're my favorite.
Yeah. So with that being said though, these people were actually, I don't want to say that they born into it, but they crossed over into it.
Okay.
Right? So my personal perspective is they got motherfucking social media. If they tell you they don't have social media,
They lying.
They lying like a motherfucker. Like a
Damn,
motherfucker.
that's a red flag.
Especially if it's a dude. Because there's so much shit to look at online. Whether you're looking at ads, whether you're looking at cars, whether you're looking at business opportunities, whether you a tech head and you just looking at tech shit. There's so much to look at. You have a social, it might not be your name or picture.
Are you including like LinkedIn or other things of social media too? Or are you just talking about Facebook and Instagram?
That all falls under,
Okay.
under the umbrella of social media.
Well, I was just talking about Instagram, Facebook. So, okay. All right.
Oh, okay. You're swiping the new "Can I buy you a drink?"
No, you gotta ask. Just because you swiped and we matched, that's all automatic. No, motherfucker, you gotta ask. I gotta like you back.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Good point. Jesus Christ.
I gotta like you back. I don't even like people to buy me drinks at the bar. I went out with my little sister a couple weeks ago, and a dyke bought me a drink. Like, no, I don't want everybody to buy me a drink.
Yo, this is the thing. I think that niggas is missing out. With the swiping shit and sending drinks and shit, like y'all niggas is missing out. I'm from the buy you a drink phase. I mean, that whole shit. I'm from that.
I feel you. And ask you what your interests are. Who you be with. Okay. I feel like that's an in-person type of question though.
Is it?
It does not automatically mean because you like me, that means you want to buy me a drink.
100%.
That don't mean that. You're going to have to be very articulate. You have to use them big old words that you use to get out of 12th grade.
100%.
You at least accumulated enough words in your 12 years of the lower academia to formulate a sentence to ask me, can I buy you a drink? And let me make an honest and well-informed decision whether I tell your ass no or yes. A swipe does not automatically mean that. So,
red flag, green flag. Loves dogs but hate kids.
Red flag.
Yeah, because you have kids, so that was stupid.
And I don't fuck with dogs.
Yeah, basically.
Cause what the fuck you like a dog over a kid for? That motherfucker can't say shit. He shit everywhere. He shed. You gotta walk that motherfucker rain, sleet, hail. Get the fuck out of here. Absolutely not. Fuck you and a dog.
All right. Only here for fun, no drama.
I feel like that's a green flag because he's being honest.
That agree?
Because he's honest. Like, I appreciate when somebody just gives me the option to say, you go over there and do that then, brother man. You going over there and do that. I appreciate it.
All right. Entrepreneur Gym Rat 6'2", because that matters.
It does.
Okay, guys.
We like a 6'2" nigga. So
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
Okay. Go ahead.
We love a 6'2" nigga. So I feel like in a way, me personally, I would think that's a green flag because to me, he's putting it out there that if you are a discerning enough female, you'll know, okay, this man is busy, he's focused, he's disciplined. If he's an entrepreneur, he's disciplined enough to start his own business, but that means this man is busy. He's not a bum. He probably ain't gonna be texting you all the time, just on your phone, waiting for you. Like, this man has shit to do. He's focused on his health, his body. You don't want no bum nigga just out here doing whatever. I feel like that's a green flag.
Okay.
And he's tall.
All right. I wish that I could have more input in this conversation, but I told you.
Sure, let's go.
I was murdered.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So listen, if you guys have any funny stories, we'd love to hear it. You know, drop them under the comments or DM us. Pardon, don't drop them under any comments because I don't even read comments that are like a page long anyway. But drop it in the DM. And we'll definitely get to it next episode or the episode, whenever we discover the episode, that episode. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so real quick. So setting boundaries, right? So how to communicate your intentions early, whether online or in person. So I really feel like before you even create a dating profile, figure out what the fuck you want. Do not just be up here just browsing, wasting people's time, and somebody, a woman or a man, this goes for both, they know what they want and they like you, they like your physical appearance, they like what you happen to write on your bio, and then y'all start to talking and you don't know, you fumbling and bumbling on the fucking. Make sure you know what you want. If you want to just be friends, you're looking for friends with benefits, you're looking for dating casually, dating seriously, dating to marry, whatever that is, figure that out. And if you don't know, just put that out there. I don't know what just say that. There's a lot of people out here wasting people's time. When we got some for sure people that know what they want and they meet people that don't, and that's a frustrating place to be in.
Sound like you trying to recoup some time.
I ain't trying. I am.
Okay.
Fuck out of here if you don't want to hear you. And how to identify people who are serious about relationships versus just looking for attention. Like, I feel like some people, they'll say it. You'll show up with intentionality. You show interest. You ask questions to get to know a person. You ain't just waiting on somebody to ask you or cater to you. Like, ask questions if you're interested. Like, show up. If they're not missing or it's a certain amount of time passed and you're interested, check on them. Life might be lifing or they may have ghosted you, but you need to figure that out.
Crazy. Listen, so we're going to wrap this up, all right, because we're going over
Let's
now.
go.
I want to give them some resources.
Okay.
You know, some things. I haven't necessarily used these things, but these things are popular, all right? So dating app recommendations, all right? We have Hinge for meaningful connections. We have BLK, catering for black singles. Not singling us out, but you know, it is what it is. Coffee Meets Bagel. I do remember when they first launched Coffee Meets Bagel, and it's actually rather interesting. I was just interested in the story behind it from a business standpoint. Bumble, empowering women to make the first move. Now, I like that. Why'd your face like that? Why'd your face like that? Huh?
Sorry, audience. I don't, because I'm already empowered to do it. I didn't know that's what the purpose of the app was.
Well, what happens is there's a lot of women out there that don't think or feel comfortable enough making the first move. So I think that the app is actually going to help them or should help them.
Well, that's any app then. How is that Bumble different from anything else?
I don't know. I haven't used it.
All right, me neither.
All right. So safety tools. We got some safety tools. Safety tools are important.
Yes.
All right. Noonlight, a real-time safety app for dates. All right. Circle of 6, discreet SOS app for emergencies. And this shit is actually, I want to put like a star next to this, right?
Okay.
Because of the fact that one, you've never met this person. You don't know this person. Right? Your people don't know who this person is. You might be texting on or be on some bullshit where like my business is my business. Like shit. You understand what I'm saying? So nobody knows.
Right,
and then,
right.
You know, end up in the lake with your business. Anyway, those things are important. Please check them out. All right. Let me see. Books and podcasts for better dating. Right? Modern Romance by Aziz Ansari, and I probably butchered that. A deep dive into love in the digital age. All right. Attached by Amir Levine, Understanding Attachment Styles and Relationships. I actually did a podcast with Bob from Let Me Touch You podcast. Shout outs to Bobby. Yeah. And she made me read that book.
How was it?
Fire.
Really?
Yeah, it's fire.
All right, let me put a stop.
She had a whole season. Check out Let Me Touch You podcast for that. All right, so you don't even have to go to the book. We actually broke down the book on the podcast. All right, the Dating Den podcast, expert advice on dating with confidence. All right.
So look, if y'all don't like buying books, or if y'all are like Kindle readers, I'll give you my little go-to. Go to oceanofpdf.com. You can get any book you want, any author, genre, year, and you can download it for free on PDF. So if you have a Kindle or you don't mind online reading, it's a good way to kind of get free books.
Yo, this is a house of cards. They're upstairs like jumping around. I swear to God, that wall just shook.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
They up there trying to learn boots on the ground. Leave them alone.
That's fucking crazy.
They are really going in. So if y'all can hear that, cool, but y'all probably can't. But they are definitely doing the heel toe.
Yeah, they are, for sure. For sure. So,
For
give
real.
me your takeaway for the episode.
I feel like give it a shot. If you want to date,
Give what a shot.
if you want to date, be open enough to give online dating a shot, but do it with intentionality, do it with some common sense, and do it with some boundaries and some safety precautions in place. But I feel like online dating is still trash though, but give it a shot though. But I have personally stepped away from it.
I mean, shit.
Y'all give it a shot. I shot that motherfucker. Y'all give it y'all own shot. Shit is shot to me. But be safe if y'all gonna do it. Like, and it works for some people, it doesn't. I feel like I'm more of a traditional in-person type of person. I like to talk. I'm a therapist. Like, me being in person, getting to read people, it's kind of like my little superpower. So y'all just do it and be intentional. Don't waste nobody's time, but be safe about it. And good luck.
Everything that she said. I read, yo, they are wilding upstairs. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I don't know if they having sex or is domestic abuse going on up there. What are we doing?
Business.
Yeah, pretty much.
We
Right?
ain't heard no screams yet. It's
None.
Don't.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right. So yeah, pretty much what you said. If you out there, like my biggest thing is just be safe. You know, I can't weigh in on the outcome, whether, you know, be it good or bad. I can't. Again, like I said, it's not, I could speak from experience, but my experience is back
It's
when.
dated.
Yeah.
When Monster.com was taking resumes.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah. MapQuest was a paper.
Ask Jeeves was the search engine.
You understand?
AOL was on this.
There was no Uggs, it was Lugs. I did
People
it.
PC.
I did.
Was out. My nigga been shut down for a while. That's a compliment, man. It's trash out here.
Yo, what the
Shit.
All right, so boom. Hey, hold on. My fault. All right, so check it out. Follow Hustle and Hill on IG and TikTok. All right, share your funniest, most awkward dating app moments using the hashtag swipe right with Hustle and Hill. All right, subscribe, rate, and all that other good shit. I'm gonna get this down. It's the first episode.
Yeah, and it was bomb too. We killed it.
Yo, I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side.
I'm Blessed Jess.
Styles. We out of here.